Welcome back to Good Day. So when you think of church music, do you think traditional hymns, big choirs, maybe something contemporary?
Yeah, how about steel music, like steel guitar?
Oh, okay.
Yeah, let's do it. Kelly and Delray Grace join us this morning from Toledo Sacred Steel Music and History Museum. Good morning.
Good morning.
We love
I think
the
we're
energy.
going to get rocking and rolling this morning. I have a feeling.
Yes, we started with hugs this morning.
That's right.
Yeah, so feeling really good.
Good energy.
So tell us a little bit about the steel guitar.
Well, the steel guitar started in Hawaii. The early name was the Hawaiian guitar. Over the years, it changed into the steel guitar when the country crowd got a hold of it. They changed the name. But for over 80 years, African Americans have used this instrument, you know, in their church worship services to give praise unto the Lord.
Wow.
So, yeah.
And I had no idea, really.
Yeah.
I've definitely, you know, a tambourine and, you know, drums and guitar and all that, but steel guitar. And when you say that it's part of the worship service, it is like the front and center of
It's
the
front and
worship
center.
service. Yeah.
Most traditional churches use the organ, Hammond organ, or the piano. But in this particular church organization, the Church of the Living God, which was founded in 1903 by a lady named Mary Lena Lewis Tate, this particular church have always used the steel guitar. Two brothers, Truman and Willie Eason. I'm the historian, so
We can tell.
Well, they got to
Truman and Willie Eason, they brought the steel guitar into the church, and it's a national church organization. So it caught on when they started using this instrument in like the general conventions and things like that, and it trickled down, and it caught my attention in the 1970s because we belonged to one of those churches. They're established all over the country, and in the 1940s they established one in Toledo, Ohio, and so that's the one that my mother and father met at that church, and they married, and there's 8 of us, you know. So and I caught on to the steel guitar. I have sisters to play and all that, and we are preserving this history so that it doesn't go extinct.
Yeah.
You know, that's the main purpose of it.
So talking about preserving the history, why is that so important to preserve the history of the steel guitar?
Legacy is always important. You know, a lot of these individuals, I started to notice that they started dying off, the pioneers, you know. And I was like, we need to do something about that because there's no documentation of their music anywhere other than on church recordings. And so I started preserving, Kelly and I, officially in 2009. And we have the largest repository right now of videos and audio footage of African-American steel guitar players in the world. Our end game was always to museum this information at some point. And so that's where we are now. The Lord has blessed us with some space inside the Collingwood Presbyterian Church. And so what's the date? April 27th?
April 27th.
That's our grand opening.
At 11 o'clock will be our grand opening.
And double ribbon cutting.
Okay.
Because I'm also the historian for the Toledo Quartet Musical Association here locally. And so I was like, well, should nobody preserve your history either? I might as well do that.
He's a historian.
He is into the history.
I can't turn it off.
What will people, when they come out, you know, on the 27th, or, you know, when they come afterwards, what are they going to see in this museum?
So there's a ton of musicians from all over the United States. So then we have a ton of pictures, artifacts. People have donated guitars to us that we have encased those guitars. There's also an archive and research center. So you can actually go in and actually view any of the musicians that play the steel guitar.
And also women. We have 8 women inducted into our Hall of Fame, Sacred Steel Hall of Fame. We have a total of 96 individuals all together, and we're going to induct maybe 2 or 3 more this year.
Wow.
Okay.
Yeah.
Very good.
A lot of history we were able to learn this morning.
I want to hear it, though.
I do too, because I want to see what I feel like.
Yes.
So you all are going to play for us. What will we get an opportunity to hear?
My lovely wife is going to sing a congregational song.
Yes. Oh, when the saints go marching in.
I know that one. You know that one.
Everyone knows that one.
Take it away.
Okay, thank you. Oh, when the saints go marching in.
remind us again when and where people can come to the museum.
Yes, so it will be on Saturday, April the 27th at 11 o'clock a.m. will be our grand opening. From 11 to 1, you can tour the museum. At 2 o'clock, we'll have a steel guitar concert.
Oh, wonderful.
So from 2 to 5.
Oh,
so
wow.
please come out.
Very good.
We would love it.
Tell us where it is again.
A lot of soul there, too.
So so it's the Collinwood Presbyterian Church, 2108 Collingwood Boulevard.
Very good. Wonderful. Thank you so much for
Thanks for
getting us
having us.
going this morning. And you want to take us out to the break?
Okay.
Yeah.
Again?
Yeah.